Hello everyone, welcome back. It's been a while since I have posted anything on here that is like a long form video, but today I just wanted to show you some clips from the past month and then kind of go through, give you a recap of what I'm using right now, and then get into a May plan with me in my main personal planner. So here we go. All right, so this is my main planner, my main like personal planner. This is the Sterling ink. This is the N1 common planner. It is in compact, so it only has about 120 notes pages in the back. They're numbered, which I love. Yeah, so this has been mostly my like catch-all, everyday carry, personal planner that I have really been enjoying. Yeah, so we'll take a little bit look through. So yeah, I have been using it for goals, for workout tracking. I have been tracking various stats with it. The monthlies, I've been using kits from the Coffee Monsters Co. The weeklies, I love like time blocking and using various stickers from different sticker shops, which has been working out lovely. This is the current week, and this is the Travelers Company yearly pencil board in the regular size. I love these. I've been getting them pretty much every year for the past 2 years. This is my second year fully with Travelers Company. This is what a blank weekly looks like. And then back here are the notes pages, which I've kind of used for tracking various things from packages, wish lists. I do a year in pictures. This is, I am a big hockey fan, and so these are kind of like my teams that I like to follow, including the IIHF like world champions. And yeah, I moved this, you'll see, I moved this to my journal. I kind of messed up / wanted it in my journal. I figure next year this will be something that I probably will put in my journal around the time that all of these playoffs and things happen. So yeah, then we get into dailies. And then here, this is probably more what you'll see in here. There's just so many games in the round 1 of the Stanley Cup playoffs, and I want to follow them, so I just wrote that in here, and I'm kind of following the series. I believe the Hurricanes game started, yeah. And then I believe, yeah, the Bruins Maple Leafs is at 8, and then the Panthers are at 5. I did not fill that in yesterday, but it seems like there's going to be like 3 sweeps in the Eastern Conference, which is crazy to see. I filled out a bracket, which you'll see, where I have the Hurricanes winning versus the Colorado Avalanche. I am really following the Avalanche, even though they are on the West Coast and it's super late, but the Sabres, who are my team, they traded Casey Middlestat to Colorado, and ever since then I've been following, and he's been doing super well in the playoffs so far. Yeah, so yeah, I've been putting a sticky note in to remind myself when the games are. So, and then also including favorites. I've had a lot of people recommend movies, specifically at work, and so I wanted a place to write down all these. And then these are interests for something you'll see later, and yeah, that's pretty much it in here. Next up is my work planner, and this is a new one. I've gone through 3 of them. I really don't like planner hopping, but I've been really struggling to find a planner that I consistently want to use, but I think I've cracked it. So this is the Hobonichi cousin of Avec. So it's the same Hobonichi layout, but it's in 2 books, which I really like because I have a bag that I take to work, and also I take that to my other job, which is teaching music lessons, and I don't need to carry the whole year with me. So it's nice to have that broken up. I can't really show much of this book. There is a lot of like personal information, but I'll kind of go through how I'm using things. So you're at a glance, I'm just marking my paydays. I don't have a purpose for this, but maybe one day I'll find one. Monthlies, I've just been putting in when I have meetings or when I'm off. So if I'm like off because of a holiday, or I'm off because I need to take off, I will write that in here. Then the weeklies have been mostly time blocking. You kind of see through. I don't know if you might be able to, yeah, you can kind of see through. Those are blocks of time when I'm at work. And then I also will highlight in a different color when I'm teaching, and like I'll write like that student's name and if they paid, and yeah. And then the notes pages, the daily pages in the back, I've kind of been following, if you follow Helen from the Coffee Monsters Co., I kind of do a similar thing to her where I put my to-do list here, and then I know she does a journal entry here, but I put notes from work here. And then these check boxes, I will write in my meetings for the day. So yeah, that's pretty much it. It's been working out so far. I don't really have anything else to say about this. So yeah. This is my main daily journal. This is a cover that I found, I think through like a Facebook, like Hobonichi Facebook group, and you can customize. It's an A5 cover similar to the Hobonichi that you can customize with 1 to 2 photos. So naturally I had to put the Buffalo Sabres on one side and then the Buffalo Bills on the other side. And this is like the Hobonichi clear cover. It fits fine. It's not as loose. So as it's getting bulky, I'm not sure if this would fit like a full year Hobonichi cousin. But it fits the like Avacs or these journals really well. So actually what I have in here is one of the Hobonichi A5 plain notebooks. And I use this just like a daily journal. I have the Randy Dot plans. These are the daily stickers. I just, new day, I stick it down and I just write however much I want to. Some days it's a couple pages, especially if I have like ephemera. But like here's the most recent couple of days and I literally have 3 pages on one thing. And yeah, I just treat this journal, I can write as little or as much as I like to, and I like this better than the Hobonichi cousin for journaling because I'm not restricted, because I can put in things like this and not waste a day, 2 days. This is my bracket. I did put Colorado winning. I think I changed this online and I need to change this here. Yeah, we'll see how my bracket survives. But here is where I'll write how it actually goes. And then where's so this is where I replicated the spread that was in my personal planner. I also took the time to write all the NHL hockey awards and I regret it. but yeah, it's been really fun. I love how non-restricted it is, and I am kind of in an experimental phase, I guess, with my journaling. I have like 3 or 4 main sizes that I have covers for and that I like using. So I have the A5, I have A6, I have a regular TN, and then I'm experimenting with B6 Slim. I don't really have any covers for that. If you have any recommendations for like cheap covers just to test it out before going in and buying, I'm considering buying or customizing a Bujo planner cover in B6 Slim, but I have 2 notebooks that I'm gonna test it first before I commit. But definitely A6, A5, and regular TN are like the 3 sizes that I know I love jumping around. And so once I complete this journal, I'm going to let myself choose like which journal I want to use next. I don't care when it is. I'm not going to try and plan this to get a whole year in here unless it, you know, I'm just going to use pages how I feel, and then when it's time to pick a new one, I'll pick a new one. So that's my plan. And yeah, so this has been working out really well, and move on. So this one has been in my collection this is the 2nd year I've used this. This is the Hobonichi A6. This is the Hobonichi A6 5-year Techo. So the cool thing about this is that you get this is 1 day and you have space for 5 years, and then you can write whatever you want on the side. So how I like to do this is I will write on the left side a paragraph of the day, and then over here the highlights. My favorite goalie got his first NHL shutout, and I felt like that was something to talk about. Trying to see if there are other things that were like, some of these too were, yeah, that's oh yeah, so like this is April 2nd in 2023. It was Palm Sunday, and in 2024 I was at a Sabres game with my mom for Jeff Skinner's 1000th game. So I just like to have that, and then I can go in and like read about how that went. So yeah, this has been really awesome. It's really easy to keep up with. It's really easy to backfill. I know like today's the 27th, so I'm super behind. I'm only behind a couple days, but because I have my other planners and a good account of what happened, I'm able to go in and just backfill. So yeah. So these kind of go together. I got this idea from Megan Rhiannon, who does a lot of commonplacing, but she had a specialty binder set for bogs, and it was like a special interest, just like everything about bogs in a separate rings planner that she like filled out and stuff. And I really like that idea, especially because I have a strong desire to use Stalogies again, but I don't really like them for planning or journaling, but they're just so nice that I just wanted a purpose for them. And so I am using them for 2 kind of similar things. So I have them in here. I have two. And I'm basically using, so these two kind of go together, and this one is for a separate interest. So yeah, there's two kind of interests within these planners. So yeah, so quickly, this one is the Stalogy A5. This is the Yoseka special edition, so it has Yoseka on the back, which I love. And I love in here the 4mm grid with the days and the timeline and everything. Love just like the paper quality, but I just don't know what it is. It's just not, I really love the purpose that I have for it though. So as I mentioned, I am a woodwind teacher. I primarily teach double reeds, so bassoon and oboe, but occasionally I have to sub and take other instruments. I currently have a clarinet and saxophone student, and while I know enough, I still feel like as a teacher I always want to be learning. And so I am currently going through and reading various things about woodwind pedagogy, which is woodwind teaching. So I started going through this textbook called Wind Talk for Woodwinds, and I'm currently on oboe right now. My thought is to, like, yes, I'm going to go through some books and textbooks, but also things like articles, magazines, different website blog posts that are interesting for woodwind pedagogy. I'll make note of and put in here as well. This has kind of been put on hold temporarily, just because this one has taken precedent right now, which I will get to, but the thought is that I'll just come to it whenever I can. So yeah, this has been great. I'm going to put this one in here so I can talk about these two. So I am at a point in my life where I really feel that I could benefit from the Artist Way. It's a book that kind of helps you get the creative juices flowing. I guess it's hard to explain. So I'm kind of using this two book system. So once again, this is a Stalogy A5 with the 4mm grid, whereas this is an A6 half-year Stalogy. It has 5mm grid, and it has the same features as a regular Stalogy. So yeah, so basically this notebook is for taking notes and doing the like assignments and coursework, not coursework, it's I guess the assignments that go with the Artist Way book. And so yeah, I can't show all of it, but I can show you. So it starts out like with notes. So I have my notes that I took while reading the chapter, and then it goes into like the assignments and activities, and that gets super personal, so I will not be sharing that online. But yeah, so this has been notes, activities. A big part of the Artist Way is doing morning pages, which is writing 3 pages of just stream of consciousness writing, which is basically just writing whatever comes to mind. Like you can literally write "I am bored" for the 3 pages, and that's morning pages. And so yeah, I'll just come in and write the 3 pages, and yeah, that's it. This is very personal stuff too, so I will not be showing this online, but yeah, I've been really enjoying using the Stalogy for these things. All right, so that's it for the planners and journal lineup. I'm gonna send you over to voiceover Katie, who will be setting up her planner for the month of May.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the voiceover portion. I thought I'd have a lot more to say here, but I really don't on the setup. It's really simple. Um, I use the Coffee Monsters Co. Uh, stickers to set this up. And yeah, I have a few plans that I put in. I kind of use it as a future log, and when something comes up, I will write it in and then I decorate as it gets closer to that month, kind of like a bullet journal monthly setup. But yeah, I don't really have much other things to talk about. I thought I would, but I really don't about this setup. It's really kind of simple and straightforward. So I filmed that clip last week, and some things have changed already a little bit. With my lineup, not too much, not crazy, but I am switching out the A6 Stalogy that I'm using for morning pages, and I'm going to switch it to a pocket Leuchtturm. I have a stash of them that I'd like to use up, and I thought this would be a great way to use them, and they're smaller, so they will fit easier when I have to travel. Um, I also found my practice planner that I used in 2022, and it's an undated planner by Gina. It's the practice note planner. So I'm going to actually be trying it, and if you're interested in seeing a video on it, just let me know. And yeah, other than that, only other thought I have is switching my work planner again to another Avec, but I'm thinking maybe the original Avec, because I'm really finding that I really don't need the weekly setup, that because it has the to do or the time list, I can just put it on the daily pages, like when I have meetings and things. And also it would save even more space in my bag. And the nice thing, I guess, about having the Avec is that I just sell the other half that I have and buy only the second half of the year. I also have a really cute planner. So, yeah, um, more to come then. Thank you for watching. And yeah, have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.